Man, what's going on, man? Y'all know what it is. We hoodied up. You know what time it is. That mean we ain't giving no busters no air. And you know who else ain't giving busters no air? My dog AC though. Yeah, man. Shout out my nigga AC though, man. Dedication TV, man. Subscribe, run it up. Rock with the real ones in the culture, man. Geechee Gotti said so, man. No air for busters all 25. Let's get it.
Yo, what's good, man? Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you guys hit the like while you're listening. Subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, man, hit the like for your boy, man. We got to talk about this, man. So Beasley, we've all seen Beasley's response to Av and Hitman in the spaces, talking about the Av and New Jersey Twork battle, being blocked from URL from happening on TBL. Now, since everybody's done pretty much given their side, Av has responded and pretty much rebutted what Beasley said. Beasley was pretty much like, yo, Av, you've been paid. You've been paid multiple times, been giving 2 full deposits for the battle. The battle, you know what I'm saying, it hasn't been completed. So it needs to happen on the URL. It's a URL battle, right? And Av also said this before Beasley said this in the interview with Polo. He said that I was paid in full. Both times I showed up prepared, and at the last minute, the day of the battle, they said the battle wasn't happening because Twork couldn't make it, or Twork no showed, or Twork had a family emergency or something of that nature. Now, salute to my nigga Chris Unbiased, bro, because I watched a blog he did, bro, and it was just so surgical the way he broke down and compared this situation. So he spoke with somebody close to Av's team, and they made it clear that they don't understand why URL is singling out Av, basically saying if Av does the battle on TBL that they're not gonna fuck with him no more, and that TBL will be the ops. I don't know why. And they're ignoring the fact, that New Jersey Twork is also 50% responsible. Hell, I would say 100% responsible of why the battle did not take place. He's the one that canceled twice. Now, according to what from what I heard from his blog, and according to what Av even confirmed in 2 interviews that he did with a PSA and Polo, that he was paid in full, first half and second deposit, both times. Twork was paid a deposit first time. I mean, the first time and the second time, but he wasn't given his back end because he didn't show up to do the battle. So Twork is sitting with 2 deposits for a battle that wasn't completed on his behalf. On the other hand, Av is in the clear. He's been paid, but he's never been giving a new contract for the New Jersey Twork battle. As far as he's concerned, he's been paid. It's done. It's finished. Now, what URL ended up doing is taking the 2 deposits that they gave New Jersey Twork and pretty much push those to other battles. Maybe that's why you saw the Calico battle, the Mook battle, all those other battles that, Twork was having after the Av battle, just couldn't be completed. So at that point, they pretty much just, chalked up the Av and Twork battle. And for years, like 5, 6, 7 years, they never tried to attempt to rebook the battle. Beasley said they didn't do it because they felt like they just didn't want to do the battle. You know what I mean? They just moved on and just kind of just said, if it revisits another time, then we'll spin the block. But at this point, Av is in the clear. Av has been paid in full. He's fulfilled his obligation. You've taken the deposits from New Jersey Twork and pretty much voided out that contract with the Av battle and moved it to another battle. So as far as from what I hear and what I can understand, the battle's like, URL, this is not your battle. You don't own this battle anymore. And you don't have anything in writing that states that even though Av has been paid his first and second half, the battle still needs to be completed on URL. There's nothing in the contract that says that. So Av and Twork can go to TBL and do the battle. Like I don't know if it's a scare tactic of why TBL is not doing it, because, you know, the phone call they got from Beasley. That's why I want to hear from TBL. I would love for them to do an interview and kind of just clarify some things, because if URL was supposed to book the battle on Gnome, the battle didn't go down on Gnome, as you can see. Now we're hearing about Summer Madness, but they can't come to an agreement when it comes to negotiations. And I did see something where Anwar said the price that URL offered New Jerzey Twork was perfectly fine. They were fine with taking that price. But the price that they offer Av was disrespectful. It had to have been lower. And Av is just like, yo, listen, you can't offer me the same bread back then when you tried to book the battle. Bro, I'm number 2 on Cody. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger than I ever been, pause, right now in battle rap. Like, no, like, this needs to make sense. I need to be paid accordingly. And Av also stressed how this particular battle, he would rather it not be on URL because he doesn't want it behind a paywall. He wants it to be on YouTube. He wants the YouTube drop. So that if the battle's going to happen on URL on Summer Madness, he going to need a nice hefty bag. And I don't think URL is willing to negotiate with Av. Now, if it's Twork, different. But with Av, they look at Av as just a nigga that's just nice with rap, but he don't hold no type of value to the point where people are going to come in the building to see Av, which is fucked up, but that's their truth. That's how they visually see Av. And Av is standing on his square like, nigga, I ain't taking it personal. Business is business. So if you niggas can't pay me what I want, the battle just ain't gonna happen there. So me, I was looking at it as like, damn, well, if they can't come to the negotiations with Av, the battle will never happen on URL. But the battle can happen somewhere else. So if there's no contract, there's nothing stating in writing on Av's side that the battle is not obligated to happen on URL. Like, bro, this battle can happen on TBL. It can happen on Bags and Bodies or whatever. Like, that whole scare tactic, cease and desist shit is null and void because you don't have anything substantially in writing. I think it was just a scare tactic and it worked. It worked. Now, my question is, what are y'all going to do? Like, are y'all going to stand on y'all square? I don't think it's going to happen because I can see Av standing on the square like, fuck it, I'm willing to do the battle, whatever. Niggas sitting that chicken, I'm there. But Twork having the relationship that he has with URL, he's not going to go against the grain and do a battle that they want on their league on another platform. Which is why I believe the battle probably will never happen moving forward. It just won't happen. If it can't happen on URL, if Av and URL can't come to terms, negotiation terms, the battle is just not going to happen. And unfortunately, we just going to miss out on Av versus New Jerzey Twork, which is very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy that Beasley would go on a live and insinuate it like there's some type of verbiage or writing or contract that says the battle belongs to URL, and contact TBL and tell them don't book this battle. We still own the battle. You do this, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be looked at as the op. Like, I don't. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. I can't believe that. I can't believe that they would do something like that. So now that it's been proven, it's been, you know, pretty much exposed. Beasley, bro, you gotta get back in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Like, and if niggas was bold enough, niggas would just take the battle, you know what I'm saying, over the TBL and do it anyway. And what's gonna happen? I mean, Av, you pretty much made it to number 2 on Cody without really battling on URL. You maybe had like one battle on URL or something like that. But other than that, you did phenomenal. So, man, I don't know, man, but just let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man, about this, man. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Acito. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.